Welcome to Joyce Jabbers.
Today is Friday? Is it Friday?
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Yesterday it felt like Friday. Today is Friday.
Yeah, I have no idea why it felt like Friday.
Well, it felt like Friday because it was Dad's Friday.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's Thursday. And Dad was like, no, it's Friday. And I was like, no, it's not. And he's like, Tiffany, we're getting 2 Fridays. I'm like, you get 2 Fridays. No, we don't get a day off.
So we're buddy reading, what's the next one in the library?
The Secret Chapter.
So we're buddy reading The Secret Chapter on ebook on Tiffany's Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
We got it from our library on Libby. And we're buddy reading Dune.
I still haven't caught up because I'm ratchet like that.
She's taking her time, and so I had to pick up a third book, which I don't normally do. I had to pick up you would think if we're reading 2 books that it would be enough.
I have no excuses.
This is true. Anyway, so I picked up The Naked Sun, the next one, the Isaac Asimov books I've been reading. Wow, my hair is flat. Oh, wow. And I read that all this week. I enjoyed it. It brought up, it was interesting because it brought up on the planet where he was at in Solaria. It was a situation where these people isolate themselves from other people. They view people, they have interactions with people.
But not in real life.
But they don't actually see them in real life. So they make the distinctions between viewing and seeing. And
you're telling me about this earlier, and it's really messed up.
And to touch is just like, and
social distancing.
And they were really big into social distancing. So, I don't know. It was an interesting book. I enjoyed it. Okay, I don't know that enjoy is the right word, but I liked that I read it. So,
would you want to own it?
No, I don't need to own it. However, the Invisible Library series is looking like it's a series I need to own.
Yeah, especially birthdays are coming up, which means, and then before school or after school sales?
No, it's usually summer. They do
summer reading.
Yeah, Amazon will do summer reading sales. And so we're looking to possibly
get
that series.
We did that with Stormlight Archive last year.
Yes, that was wonderful. Anyway, but so we've been reading The Secret Chapter.
Yeah, The Secret Chapter.
We've been reading that one together, and that's fun because Irene and Kai are out on an adventure together. They're off to procure a book,
and it's a totally different.
It's a totally different feel. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're in like the Bahamas area. We're not in the Bahamas.
In the 80s.
In the 80s? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's in the 80s. It's the Caribbean. Yeah.
And so instead of like gloomy London or Paris or, just that European feel that we've had for a while.
Yeah.
We're getting into like Caribbean, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I'm really enjoying it.
I feel like it's a nice intro into summer. Like into the hotter months.
Yeah, I wish we'd not started it yet, to be outside reading it. I think that would be really nice. I think that would be more fun. But who knows, maybe we'll read it again this summer outside. But and the other book we're reading is Dune.
Yes, Dune. It's very confusing. But it's also like you can get into it and you can get into a groove, but then like me, the reason I'm procrastinating so much is because I know there's a long chapter, 20 plus pages, according to her, and
tell her anything. I can't tell her anything, or it just stifles her. She is like this quick reader, and she waits and waits and waits, and then finally she went ahead and read Silent Chapter, Secret Chapter, the 4 chapters she needed to read of that. And she did it in 10 minutes.
No. Okay, listen. No, you don't have full story.
Okay,
I read a chapter and a half the night before. And so really, it was only 3.5 chapters.
You mean 2.5 chapters?
2.5 chapters.
In 10 minutes.
20. Don't hit me.
And she procrastinates.
And I think I'm a slow reader.
She's buddy reading.
I'm sorry.
So I picked up another book. I've started that Preston and Child book called White Fire.
Sounds
And it
really
starts
cool.
really interesting. First off, they thank the Sir Conan Doyle.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Arthur Conan Doyle.
Their
Estate?
Yes. It's an A word. Anyway, they thank them for allowing them to use Sherlock Holmes in the story. But they also, the first chapter, it says prologue, and then it says this actually happened or something like that.
Yeah, it's based on
and
a true story.
and it's a meeting with Oscar Wilde and
some journalist.
a guy who's wanting to start a new publication, and Doyle and one other guy. Gill is his last name. He's Minister of Parliament in London. Anyway, and so he says that he wants Wilde and Doyle to write for his new publication. And so this setup is really cool. That it's like, wow. And I'm like, ooh, this is fun.
But then they go to present
And then,
day.
now it's chapter 1 present day, and I haven't started that yet because, starting a book is difficult for me. I have to get, starting it, you have to
I think that's
really think and place your head in all the right sequences.
I think that's why buddy reads are a little hard for me. It taxes me, so having 2 buddy reads at the same time is kind of like, oh, I don't want to read at all because I can't just gobble it up. We have to.
She can't gobble it up.
I'm sorry.
See, if what she were doing was reading the 2 chapters or the 4 chapters in the one book while I were reading the 4 chapters in the other.
I catch up, and then you procrastinate.
I don't procrastinate usually. I'm busy doing things. Recently, I started playing a new game. It's called Cooking Diary. And it's a time management food game. I'm loving it. I'm spending way too much time. And I did spend a little bit of money on it just to see if I liked it or not. So I probably won't spend any more money unless I get a really good deal, But so anyway, it's a Mytona game. If you're thinking about doing it, put a comment down there and I'll give you a code so I get a few little gems, please, because gems cost a lot. But anyway, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. It reminds me of the Delicious Emily games that I like to play. So
Yeah, Delicious Emily games are fun.
So I've been spending way too much time doing that while I'm waiting on her to do books. That's my story. We won't talk about the fact that I stayed up until 2 a.m. playing it the other night. Yeah, we won't talk about that. But
yeah, I think we'll go into showing the sprouts from the garden.
Oh, you have video of that, do you?
I'm going to take some.
Oh, cool.
Take some video. There's some more sprouts. Then up here, there's a lettuce. Hopefully it'll focus. And here's some more. Right here. Then over here are some radishes and carrots. I don't know if anything else has sprouted, but that sure has. Of the sprouts in the garden. That's it. And that's been our week.
Yeah. We took the dogs for a walk today.
That was hard.
They enjoyed the puddles. It's funny because Heidi did not used to like water at all. And we'll insert a picture. She laid down in the puddle and by the time we were almost home. It was
really funny.
So, anyway, thanks for joining us. We hope you have a great weekend. Bye.